Hello guys, it's me, Little Owl, back again, and I was really unsure how I was going to do this, but I thought that speaking about it aloud would emphasise that this is a tribute. So basically, it is the 12th of September 2021 British Standard Time, the day after the 20th anniversary of 9/11. And if you're watching this video, then I'm convinced that you know the context surrounding the term 9/11 alone. Especially if you are American viewers, which I know a fair few of you are. 20 years is a bit of a milestone, and one worth, I'd say, celebrating, but the tragedy behind those words really does not make it a fond memory, especially for my family. I was talking to my mum yesterday, and she was complaining about all the 9/11 tributes and how upset they were making her feel. And just hearing that, you probably want to ridicule her for trying to forcefully remove such an event from her mind, thus pretending it never happened. But there is a reason behind this, and that is because during 9/11, my family lost a family member, specifically my uncle and dad's brother. Like, the same person. I was born 2 years after 9/11 happened, so basically, because of that event, I never knew my uncle. It's admittedly upsetting, knowing I never got the chance to meet him, because, well, if he's worth remembering 20 years later, then surely he was someone worth remembering. So I felt absolutely terrible for my family yesterday, but it's not just about how this event affected me personally, but the sheer amount of people it has affected. Even those that weren't related to the victims or the victims themselves. 2,900. And also just the panic surrounding the situation is something I will never be able to comprehend in my lifetime. Like, no one knew at the time that it was only going to be those 4 planes that crashed. As far as everyone was concerned, the end of the world was going to happen. The end of the world was going to happen there and then. But at the same time, as forever an optimist, there's a quote from the movie World Trade Center, starring Nicolas Cage, that 9/11 showed the evil in humans, but also the goodness that we forgot could exist. I mean, it goes without saying, those firefighters basically rose above humanity and became superheroes. And also just the unity established in the aftermath of 9/11. I had a friend who went to the memorial in New York, and she said about how solemn and respectful the place is, and just how it's an area of New York where just everyone comes together and show their respects to those that have fallen. It's a place that I definitely like to visit one of these days. So, this is an event that brought thousands together, just in terms of national pride and a greater appreciation for this fragile gift that we call life, which, for those that died, had it completely torn away from them. It goes without saying that we wish it never happened, but the truth of the matter is, it did happen, and we're lucky to come away from it with the knowledge that something like this should never, ever happen again. It's a very sensitive topic, I know, and if you don't agree with how I've handled this video, then I will not take any criticism like that harshly. But in conclusion, my hearts go out to those that have been affected by this event, and as for my uncle who if he can somehow see this, rest well, Michael. I'm truly sorry I never got to know you. So, with that being said, guys, go out and live your life with the people you love and those that love you. Alright. Peace, guys.